Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Luke Wagner Road to Glory. We are halfway done with our true freshman season. We're 4-2 overall, 1-1 in conference, and today we're gonna have 6 more conference games to finish out this first season, and then if there is a bowl game at the end, or maybe even a conference championship game or something like that, we'll do that in a separate episode. But first of all, we're gonna do the weekly agenda, and as always, I'm putting a lot of work into the degrees and stuff. Also putting something into leadership. And then we're gonna get into this first game, I guess 7th game of the season. It's gonna be against the Georgia State Panthers. And we're gonna be playing this one at home here in Huntington, West Virginia, hometown of Luke Wagner. And I mean, look at the crowd. The fans are here. The ranks are almost full. There's a few empty sections up there, but pretty much a full stadium here at home and in the evening against the Georgia State Panthers. And obviously we're gonna try to do our best to be winning this game. And I guess our offense starts first, and our offense gets 3 points after a long drive. It's 3-0, and we're gonna play here in a hook zone, and we're gonna get involved on the tackle right away. A couple of yards for Georgia State running back. Now again a hook zone, and bad angle for Luke Wagner, but we do make the tackle in the end. Again, this is gonna be we get blocked off there. We do finish the tackle there at the end, but the block shedding is just something we need to be working on as well. But I want to finish with one more. I want to finish the athleticism portion of the skill tree with one more speed upgrade, and then after that we're going to go into the skills, because I just we're a great athlete. We're playing in not in a Power 4 conference, so I want Luke Wagner to be the best he can be. Athletic wise, he should be like at least 1, if not 2 levels above all these other players. And 3rd and 12, a chance to get off the field. That's what we're here for, and we're rushing the passer here. And it's called a pass rush success, but you can't really call anything a success if you allow 19 yards. How is that a success at all? Like, bad news. 1st and 10, and the quarterback is going to keep it, and that was a horrible call. That's going to be a loss of 1. And we are going to try to hopefully keep this to a field goal here for Georgia State. And they're going to run the speed option, and we were perfectly prepared for it. That's another loss. This time a loss of 4. 3rd and 15. Can we get off the field this time? Is 15 long enough to be getting off the field? We're going to be in coverage here, and we're going to get the sack. So that's going to end the possession right there. 4th and 19, and they're going to have a chance at a field goal if their kicker doesn't miss it. Georgia State on the board here if they hit the field goal, and then after that we're going to be back on offense, and let's hope that the offense can get rolling again, as we hit a pretty good succession of downs there at the end of that drive. And let's see if they can hit the field goal. Gotta hit the button. Yes, they do. We got another field goal. It's 6-3, and still a close ball game. Starting the 2nd quarter now, and they're gonna go play action. Luke Wagner didn't fall for it at all, and that was not our coverage, man. Already like kind of like a miracle that we even went that far away from our own zone, but that was not our mistake, man. That was a cover 3 call, and that was pretty awfully executed there by both defenders on the sideline there. And they're just getting free first downs left and right, and now they're gonna slant another first down. And again, it's not in our coverage, it's not our responsibility. And now we've got a four-man rush here up the middle, and Wagner can't stop him. In the end zone is Georgia State. That's a touchdown. And the Panthers, they're gonna go up by 4 here with the extra point. As the sun goes down, we're cruising into the night now. And let's hope our offense came to play here. Let's hope our offense put some points on the board. And they do not. We are back on defense here. No points for the offense, and we rush the passer. It's called a success, but again, can you really call like a 15-yard pass success in the spot. And yeah, no, you can't. So let's try to stop the run. That has been working pretty well so far. That's a good one. 2nd and 11. They're going to go double twin set. Receiver over the middle, wide open, and the quarterback just misses him. That could have been a touchdown as well. 3rd and 11, cover 3 call. And Wagner is in a hook zone. And at the defense, at the defensive back level, we're going to get the incompletion. Good coverage. And we're going to get off the field here. Now let's see if the offense can do anything. And, wow, oh my God. What? How on earth? Georgia State is now up by 4, and we're back on the field. So they get a touchdown, and then we got a touchdown or something. I have no idea how that happened, but don't really care. We're still down by 4, and the time's ticking here. Inside 2 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock, and Wagner could have had an interception. Oh my, why did they not give it to me? It's gonna be an incompletion. We force 4th down anyway, but we could have had an interception there, man. Now, the offense doesn't do much with their possession there with a half a minute on the clock, and Georgia State's back out on the field, get an 8-yard completion over the middle there with the tight end. 1st and 10, and they are gonna run it, and Wagner gets swallowed up again, but it is gonna be a good play. It's gonna be a loss by the slot corner. 2nd and 11. And Wagner is having a hook zone. That's good defense, and another chance at an interception. Oh man, gotta pick it off at some point here. 3rd and 11 coming up now, as that was a pretty good play for Luke Wagner. And now we're gonna have another hook zone here. And good coverage here with the tight end. One-on-one shot down the field, and this one's gonna be incomplete. Good play. Our lead cornerback knocks it away, and that's going to end the drive right there. And we're going back to our offense. We get the touchdown. It's 20-17, and now let's see if we can stop this Georgia State offense again here, as the screen is not going to go anywhere. That's going to be a loss of 1. 2nd and 11, and this is man coverage. We're going to have man coverage on the running back. We're getting, yet again, swallowed up there. We've rallied to finish the tackle there, but not a great down. And now we're going to have man coverage on the tight end, and that was a horrible rep for us, but it is going to be knocked away by our lead corner again. So we get the ball back for the offense yet again. So let's see. We do not do much on offense here. Okay, that's not good. And they start at our 47, so already a great start. 17-yard run right out the gate. And now it's 1st and 10, and they're going to have a play-action boot to the left, and oh my God, we whiff on the tackle here. Luke Wagner with an easy, allowance on a 1st down there. Oh, that hurts a lot. We could have had a huge loss there, but instead they're going to gain another 1st down a couple downs later here. 1st and goal, and they're going to hand it off up the middle, and that's just too easy. Touchdown Georgia State, and they're going to retake the lead. Yeah, it kind of all hinged on us making the tackle there, forcing a long 2nd down, and we didn't do it. And I mean, that's Luke Wagner at the moment. He's just good in coverage, and that's all he can do. He's not good in run defense. He's not good at triggering downhill and having huge hits or anything, but it looks like our offense got the job done again. We're up by 3 again. Now let's see if we can protect it this time, as Wagner's put on his back a pancake by the right guard. I mean, that's not good to see. And let's see, Wagner, he's in the hole, and he's going to bounce it outside. What a spin move down the sideline, and Luke, oh, this is the run defense that is clearly missing. We're gonna go put some run defense into him, as we are gonna get a TFL here. Great play by Luke Wagner. He guessed the hole. He took him down. Did not whiff on the tackle this time. And now we're gonna have good coverage here on his zone, and that's a very good pick. And he's gonna return it all the way down the numbers, and this is going all the way. It's a touchdown, Marshall. And the Thundering Herd is going to put on a show here. 7 more. That's a 10-point lead for the Herd. And Georgia State now in a deep hole. That was a horrible pick. Why would you throw it that late to the flats? That was a bad decision. Oh, man. easy pick for Marshall. And now there's 6.5 minutes on the clock here in the game. And now we're just going to have to force them to dink and dunk and waste a lot of time. We get a tackle done here. That's good stuff. And now we're going to have a flat zone there. And we're going to be pressuring the quarterback. It's going to be a loss of 9. Sacking the quarterback. That's great stuff. 4th and 13. And I mean, it's a 2-score game, and you kind of have to go for it there. 6.5 minutes on the clock. Kind of gotta go for it. And they are gonna get it. Oh, that was our coverage. Oh my. Luke Wagner wastes away a perfect 4th down opportunity. And they're gonna get this drive off the ground. Another tackle for Luke Wagner after he had a hook zone on the other side of the field. Another TFL. We're working on something here. 3rd and 5. Let's get off the field. Wagner, he's got not good coverage. That was pretty horrible coverage. In the end zone, it's a touchdown. And they're going to get it done. It's going to be a 3-point lead, and we are going to have to hope that our offense can do something about it. If we had that 4th and 13, this game might have been over. But now we're going to have to trust that our offense can move down the field. As I mean, how do you not knock that away? You're in perfect position to put your hand in there, and he turned around for the catch too. It's not like you turn around in 0.5 seconds or something or whatever. You can see that he's turning around, so just fucking get your hand in there, man. And we're getting swallowed up in the run game again. Marshall, they're gonna put 3 points on the board with the offense and waste away 4 minutes of time. So there's still some time left, but it is a 6-point game, and they need to get to the touchdown. And we're going to have a pass rush success here. What a play for the defense. And now, 2nd and 20. Georgia State trying to move the ball down the field. And this is good coverage and still not good enough. Javon Robinson with a great catch for 15 yards. 3rd and 5. And Wagner is going to have his man under control. We get another sack. 4th and 12. Can we get it done this time? As Wagner is going to have a hook zone here over the middle of the field, and we're gonna have to cover the tight end deep, and Wagner's right there. It's an interception. Well, not Wagner's interception, but this is a great play, man. We had 3-on-2 coverage. I do not know what that kind of play call was for Georgia State, but he threw it into triple coverage. And yeah, we're gonna jump ahead to the end. We're just gonna kneel this out on offense, and Marshall is actually gonna take away the win. Great play, Luke Wagner. He had the hook zone there. At first, he defended the short route, and then after that, I think the tight end leaked in behind him, but he made up his ground, and he had a chance at the pick even. Didn't get the pick, but still a great play on defense. Safety takes it away, and we had 2 100-yard runners in this game, which is kind of crazy. Like, we do have a pretty run-friendly quarterback here. And through the air, I mean, we passed the ball around a ton, but a lot of the targets went to Atlee Cowan, I guess. And then on defense, Luke Wagner, he was all over the field. 7 tackles in this game, 1 for a loss. That's good stuff to see. No sacks in this one, but our defensive line got it done. We had 2 interceptions, and Luke Wagner, overall, I would say a pretty good game. And then we're gonna go to the next weekly agenda thingy, and we're actually gonna go to training first, and then we're gonna put some more points into studying, which I mean, that's just too important. And it's also like giving us increased composure gains at home, which to me, it's always feeling great if you're like having a great time at home. That's to me more important than having a great time on the road. It's gonna be sucking anyway since you play in a different stadium, but yeah, gonna improve that one to golden, I think now, the fan favorite mental ability. And we're gonna play now an away game actually against Arkansas State, the Red Wolves. They're 3-2. We are 5-2. So we've got still some work to do. We're actually 2-1 in conference now. So let's see what we can do here against Arkansas State. And that's a good start. We get a sack right off the bat. It's Isaiah Nixon in the backfield. And Jalen Rayner not happy about that one, obviously. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 18. And let's see what... I mean, that was basically uncontested. That left tackle gave the pressure up so quick. Jeez. 2nd and 18. We're going to drop back into coverage. And we had perfect coverage on the... First on the slot receiver and then on the running back. Perfect pass on, and then we're gonna get involved on the tackle here. Good stuff, good stuff. Sadly, we didn't get any points from that opening drive from our offense. So this is the 2nd drive, and bad angle. Luke Wagner losing out on the tackle there, and Arkansas State moving the ball now on their 2nd possession. Rayner standing tall in the pocket and now unloading one down the field, and it is broken up. What a play by our secondary. Good defense. 2nd and 10. Rayner over the middle. I mean, that's just too easy. They get the first down, and that's J.J. Harrell. Gotta watch out for that kid, man. As nowhere to go. Good stuff. David Badinga not getting anywhere here. 2nd and 12, and Wagner is going on a pass rush here. Didn't get there, but it's a 10-yard play for Jalen Rayner and the offense. 3rd and 2, hand it off. No, it's a Rayner keep, and he is gonna run for a lot of yardage here. First down, Arkansas State. Marshall needs to get some work done here. Let's see if we can keep this to a field goal. Rayner stepping it up and outrunning the pressure, running down the field. Nixon finally tracks him down from behind. But that's first down in the red zone now. And they are going to hand it off, and nowhere to go for Badinga. That's a 2-yard loss and an injury timeout for Badinga. So not great news there, but we have a chance now. 2nd and 12, let's not screw it up. And they're going to just dump the throw to the flats. That's an even worse loss. Losing 4 yards in the play. 3rd and 16, let's get off the field here. Rayner, it's a screen, and he is gonna, not get there. Barely gains 4 yards. And that's with breaking a tackle, man. We are right there, and we're gonna see if they can hit the field goal. Yes, they do, but the offense, our offense, not going to do well, and they give the ball back with great field position to Arkansas State. How are we supposed to survive that one? That's already in field goal range now after just one play, and now Badinga knows the play action shot, and Wagner had great coverage, and finally they get him. It's another sack for Marshall. And Arkansas State now 2nd and 10 as time is ticking down here. This is going to get us to the 2nd quarter now, and Arkansas State now having to overcome a 2nd and 10. Wagner having a hook zone. No, it's actually man coverage, and overthrowing his receiver is Jalen Rayner. 3rd and 10. And this looks like pressure. No, it is not. We back out of it, but it's a touchdown anyway. Behind the linebackers, it's a score. Arkansas State, they've got Blanton in the end zone, and they are leading 10-0 here to start the 2nd quarter. Yeah, need to put some work in here. Still no points from the offense. We're down 10, and we're still on defense here. These are long drives that Arkansas State is sustaining here. Lots of time going off. Wagner now in a hook zone, but they're going to run it up the middle with an inside zone give. And Wagner again swallowed up with that horrible block shedding rating. We really need to work on that. Rayner throws it outside. Blanton, first down. Still way too much room in this defense, and Arkansas State, they're just literally destroying us, man. As Wagner, he dove for the tackle. He came up empty. And Arkansas State again with a solid gain, staying ahead of the sticks. And again, Wagner with a bad angle. Another first down, Blanton. 1st and 10. Now we've got some man coverage here, and Wagner is going to have a throw over the middle, and it should have been intercepted. Oh, man. Knocked it down at the line of scrimmage. And Nixon, I mean, he did have a shot at intercepting. That's 2nd and 10. And Blanton is just wide open all the time. 9 yards again. Already his 4th catch. If he continues on this trajectory, he's going to have 12 catches, man. And now they're going to hand it off, and we're going to be part of the tackle here, but it's another first down inside the red zone. First and goal, Wagner, he was in the wrong hole. This was an outside zone give, and they are not going to get very far, but it is a couple of yards. Second and goal, Rayner throwing, end zone, intercepted, just a gift for the Marshall defense. What on earth was that throw? There was absolutely no reason to throw that. He could have ran it in from right there. But our offense, again, no points on their drive. It's still a donut on the scoreboard here for the Marshall offense. And we're again on defense here. And Wagner, I mean, he had great coverage there, but it doesn't matter. It's a great first down for the Arkansas State offense. Already cross midfield, 1st and 10, and finally we get Rayner in the backfield. But it is on first down, so they still have 2 downs to rectify that. 2nd and 18, 2 tight ends to the left, and they're going to throw it, obviously. Rayner throws it to a wide open first down. I mean, what are we doing here? The offense is not creating any points, and we are just getting run over by this offense here. Jalen Rayner throwing it all over the secondary, already across 150 passing yards and counting. That's another one, and we apparently cannot contest. Let's try to at least keep them to a field goal here. A screen, and the tackle is made. Jeez, finally. Another catch for DeMarco Blanton, by the way. We're inside 2 minutes now, and if we are not careful, we're not going to get any time on offense at all anymore. And that is another tackle, but the time is running. Well, actually it's not now, because there is an injury for the Arkansas State offense. As Rayner now at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 6, and wide open, completely misses a wide open touchdown. Instead, it's 4th down. We keep them to a field goal. It also stops the time, so let's see if our offense can do anything here. No, they cannot. They turn over the football, and they give them another chance to score even more points before halftime. Are you kidding me, man? At least we chase them out of bounds with great man coverage by Wagner there. And now we're going to have the hook zone over the middle. Good coverage again, and Wagner is the first one on the tackle there. But it's another 9-yard gain. And the Red Wolves in field goal range yet again after that turnover by our offense. 3rd and inches, and they're going to set up the slip screen. And Wagner is swallowed up. Oh, he could have been there to prevent the first down. 38 seconds on the clock, and this is close to the red zone now. 1st and 10, and Rayner throws it over the middle, and that's another catch made, 7 yards, and Rayner now at 200 passing yards just in the first half here. 9 seconds. They are going to get a few yards on this one, but they're just going to take the time out here and kick the field goal, because that's what you should do if you're Arkansas State. And they do. That's another field goal, 16-3. We actually get some points. First drive of the second half, and we do take some time off the clock, get some points, and then we're just completely whiffing on defense again. It's a 13-point game, and Arkansas State is already running down the field again. It's been absolutely awful, this game. Apparently our offense can't score a point if their life depended on it, and we can't stop this defense at all from getting to field goal range here. I'm not even sure if we have forced one fumble apart from that opening drive today. 3rd and 3. This is a chance to get off the field. 3rd down. This is when you need to get off the field. Man coverage and wide open again. 1st down, Arkansas State. Rayner at 250 already. 1st and 10. 4 minutes on the clock, and Wagner, at least he's involved on the tackle here. Good stuff. 2nd and 5 coming up, and now we've got man coverage again, and we've got the tight end here in the flats, and Wagner, he's gonna prevent him from getting the first down, so 3rd and inches coming up, and we're gonna run some zero blitz, and they are gonna get the first down anyway. Yeah, quarterback sneak, didn't see that one coming. Again, zero blitz, man coverage, Wagner, and we get him in the backfield at least. I mean, that's good stuff. 2nd and 13 after a 3-yard loss. This is our chance to get off the field here. Rayner, good coverage, and over the middle, it's a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Our free safety was right there, and Harrell hauls it in. He pulls it down, goes up there and gets it. Touchdown, Arkansas State, and based on what we have seen so far, I mean, this game is basically over, man. Like, how are we supposed to win this? Can somebody please explain to me? They're gonna go for 2 now to make this a 3 touchdown game, and it is good. 24-3. I do not really see a way how we are gonna win this game unless our offense is gonna get something on the board now. So, I mean, at least they do. We do have another shot here, but we gotta stop them and get the ball back, and pretty quickly. They're gonna throw the bubble, and that is a good start for us. No gain. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2 tight ends on the field. Double twin set. And they're gonna run it up the middle, and Wagner takes an absolutely horrible angle. 6-yard gain. 3rd and 3. Rayner, 2 tight ends to the left. 2 receivers to the right. And they're gonna throw it outside. That's a first down. Blanton again. Another catch for him. 2 tight ends on the field, plus a fullback. They're going to run it and absolutely go nowhere. 4-yard loss. And that's another injury for Ambrose. I think it's the left tackle. So this is our chance to get off the field. 2nd and 14. Let's try to prevent the big gain. And Rayner is going to be sacked. 3rd and 21 coming up, man. Good coverage. And let's get them off the field. Let's get this ball back for our offense. Maybe they can do something with it. And yeah, they do not. 6 minutes left, and I think you can see where this is going. Our offense was not ready to compete here. 10 points? How are you going to win a game with 10 points on the board? You don't. We need something more than 10 points, man. I mean, this was... Like, okay, so... Comparing or like keeping in mind that we allowed all these massive gains and we were basically letting them run to the red zone on every single play, on every single drive. 24 points allowed is actually a pretty great outcome, especially considering that they had more than just one possession starting in our half. So I actually am kind of shocked that we kept them to 24 points. I mean, that's pretty good defense, I gotta say. And then the offense doesn't show up at all. Like, yeah, we're not gonna win any games like that, obviously. So that's not good. But on the other hand, we got all A's with our exams. So our GPA is about to go up. And yeah, we're gonna do some weekly agenda stuff again. And I'd say, obviously, we're gonna put something into the learning again, because apparently whenever you have exams, you're going back to scrape by again. So not good stuff, but put some points in there, and now we're gonna have a home game again. Good stuff. I like the home games way more. It's got this unique perspective here, running out into the stadium. That's, I don't know, it kind of looks nice seeing the perspective from down on the field, looking at thousands of people in the stand. And yeah, fans are still invested in this team. We're having a good season, but that it kind of felt like a blowout, even though it was not really a blowout here against Arkansas State. Let's see if we can beat Louisiana at home at least. And it's a good start for the offense. 14-0 before Luke Wagner sees the field for the first time. So apparently, I think they fumbled some kickoff return or something, or they had a pick six or something like that. But 14-0, that's a good start. 2nd and 14 is a good start as well, but somebody completely forgot about the tight end. And that's a huge gain down the field. And Maddox, the quarterback for Louisiana, has a good time throwing all over this defense, apparently. And he continues to do so, as apparently we cannot tackle at all. And coverage is just a word from a different language that nobody speaks here. So, I mean, if we're gonna give it to them that easy, like, oh my god, that is just embarrassing. Dude, touchdown Louisiana. No contention for this defense. I mean, if we're gonna make it that easy on them, we might as well just go ahead and forfeit this game, because honestly, like, if this is gonna be how we're gonna play this game, we're not gonna like have any rights to go to a bowl game. So let's do better on the second drive here. And yet again, horrible run defense. They get 6 yards out of that one, and apparently Louisiana likes to play it quickly with the hurry-up offense. And that's a first down, another tackle counted for Luke Wagner. He's in the action, but haven't been able to get the loss or anything. And now we're getting swallowed up here in the run game. Luke Wagner really needs to work on his block shedding. And now we're going to play cover 2, and Wagner again swallowed up in the blocking here. It's just they run straight at him, and Wagner can't do a thing about it. And now we're going to see play action, and that was pretty good coverage, honestly. That was pretty good coverage. We're going to force the incompletion, and let's see if we can not do anything, apparently. So we don't see the light on this drive again. So Louisiana goes on to score a touchdown, and our offense goes on to do nothing. So it's 21-14 all of a sudden, and Maddox is running around free. 9 yards on the play, but he sustains an injury on that one. 7 minutes left in the second quarter, and that is just a little bit too wide open. First down, Louisiana. And Maddox keeps again. Actually, that's not Maddox. That's a different quarterback. I have no idea who the backup is for this Louisiana team. But the Ragin' Cajuns are successful in moving the ball to midfield here. And getting almost a new first down. 3rd and inches coming up. And they are going to go with the trips to the left. Tight end to the right. And the quarterback is not going to get there. That was kind of a screwed up play here. That was kind of on EA here. We get the 3rd down stop. I'll take it, honestly. Now let's see if the offense can put some more points on the boards. No, they cannot. And we're gonna see another run. And nowhere to go for Louisiana. 2nd and 12 coming up. At least this time we have a good start to the drive. 2nd and 12, hand it off, and yet again. What on earth are you guys doing, man? We could have had another loss, and instead he gains 4. Makes us the 3rd and 8. And now Luke Wagner, good coverage over the middle, but down the sideline, wide open. First down, Louisiana. 1st and 10, and they're going to throw the PA over the middle. That is good stuff for this Louisiana offense. 5 catches already for Coates. And they take us out of the game here. We don't see the light at all. We do not allow any points on that drive. Marshall drives down the field, gets points on their drive, and now we're back on the field with a 2-score lead. I mean, that's good stuff. And there is 14 seconds on the clock as Maddox is back in the game, apparently. And we're going to rush the passer. We almost had him. We should have had him. We do get him in the end, but oh, it should have been a Luke Wagner sack. I timed it perfectly there. Running it down the middle there, and yeah, they are not going to do anything with that drive now. So it's 28-14 at halftime, and at least we're winning this game. It looks like it at least, so that's good stuff. But Louisiana, they are contending pretty well, and of course, if you enjoy this video, I'd appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notification. Yeah, we're having a solid game. 28-14 to start the 3rd quarter, but we're on defense first. So good coverage all around. Luke Wagner, also great coverage. Gets a notification there at the top left. 2nd and 7, and Maddox, he's got some time. He's gonna scramble and then throw it out of bounds the wrong way. What on earth are you doing, man? 3rd and 7, time to get off the field here. Luke Wagner on a hook zone. We've got one-on-one shot down the field, and it is. Oh my God, he dropped it. It is deflected in the air, and then he dropped it. 4th down, we get off the field. But it should have been a touchdown, honestly, for Louisiana. And we're going to retake the field with our offense not having done much. So, still a 28-14 lead. And, yeah, a 4-yard run for Perry up the middle. 2nd and 6, and they're going to throw the bubble. And that is not... Oh my God. Another broken tackle. 4-yard gain, 3rd and 2 coming up. This one's going to be tough. And they're going to throw it. Oh, I thought we had the interception there for Wagner. Oh, just need to take your hands up, man. It's a 1st down instead. 2nd and 9 on the RPO. They get the 1st down on an RPO there. And I think this one was another one, but we're at least there to make the tackle. And 3rd and 8 coming up. Let's get him off the field here. 3rd and 8. Let's not let them across midfield. Maddox has lots of time, throws it a one-on-one, and it is broken up. Good stuff, great coverage by everybody, and it's 4th down again. Louisiana's got to punt it back, and now let's see if Marshall can finish off this game here. Just get one more touchdown drive, and we cannot do it apparently. Still in the 3rd quarter here. We're still letting them live here in this game, and this is an RPO. Bad decision, incomplete. 2nd and 10, man coverage across the board, cover 2, and Wagner is going to make the tackle on this one. Good stuff by Wagner. 3rd and 4, and Maddox, he's standing tall in the pocket, has got lots of time. We've got great man coverage across the board, apart from that one dude that he overthrew by a mile. 4th down, and we're going to get him off the field again. So yet again, we have a chance to finish out this game here, but the offense is just not doing much here. 28-14 still, and we let them live. We're letting them live. It's still the 3rd quarter. This 3rd quarter is taking forever because our offense can't take any time off the clock, cannot move down the field. Wagner again involved on a tackle there, but it's an 8-yard gain. Now 2nd and 2, and they're going to go trips to the right, and an easy handoff up the middle, man. That's just way too easy, man. Another, like, 12-yard gain. Now we're into the 4th quarter, finally, and Maddox has got lots of time to throw. Over the middle, he's got a man wide open, and he misses it low. So 3rd and 8 coming up for Maddox here, and this is field goal range, so if we get a sack, we can knock him out. Instead, he's just going to throw it away. So 47-yard field goal try, I think Louisiana should do that. So it's still going to be a 2-score game, but they're going to get closer with the field goal. And instead, we're going to get the touchdown, 35-17. We're in the 4th quarter. Finally, we make it a 3-score game. And by the end, we get even another one. So in the end, it was not really a contested game, but we let them live way too long in that 3rd quarter. You need to get those touchdowns a lot earlier, man. That was pretty embarrassing, if I'm being honest. But the offense, at least, at least we get 42 points. It's just, we should have finished out that game a lot earlier. We wait till the 4th quarter. We give him a chance to come closer, but yeah, doesn't matter. We get the win. That's the only thing that counts. And in the end, Wagner, not a great game, I'd say. We missed a couple tackles with bad pursuit angles, and yeah, but we're having the Renewal Wellness Center here with +4 toughness for 8 weeks, 4 skill points, and 500 followers on the final week. It's an 8-week contract for 2 energy costs. I mean, thank you. We'll take that, obviously. And let's see when we get those 4 skill points. I want to see those 4 skill points ASAP. Apparently, we got... I didn't really pay attention, but whatever. We're going to put this into the training, and then let's put some more into the studying, like always. Just trying to keep that GPA very high, and let's have a great GPA. And then we're having a bye week here, so in this week nothing's happening. There's no games, so we can get even more on the weekly agenda. So we're gonna start off with the training again, since we don't really play. We get some more skill points. Or 1 more skill point with that, and then we're gonna have even more studying. Let's do even more studying. Actually, no, let's do some leadership. That's also important. It's very low, actually. So let's get that. Wagner, we've been so pleased with how you've been doing lately. Keep it up. You're setting a great example for the other players. Give polite answer, give confident answer. I guess I'm gonna give the polite answer here. This is something that I don't know. I don't really feel confident with those confident answers. It's always it kind of sounds like a setup. And then Mackenzie, our classmate, is asking us if we wanna just copy the first test answers. But yeah, that just sounds like a pretty dumb thing. Let's just study. And then yeah, I know it's a little bit expensive, but if we get the GPA really high, I think we can get the platinum home composure gain thingy. And yeah, we have some even more GPA wins. Now, since we wasted away 3 energy on that studying session, we're gonna have only 3 more left, and we're gonna put those into the studying because I do not want to have any negative wear and tear effects here in this next game against Georgia Southern. And seeing people dressed here, I think this kind of looks like a rain game, honestly. Actually, it is not. But we're gonna be playing here at Georgia Southern. This is an away game, and let's see if we can contend here. Georgia Southern is actually perfect, 5-0, and they're on our half of the bracket, or of the division. So we have to win this game if we want to have any shot at winning the Sun Belt this year. We need to win this game specifically. And we're gonna rush the passer here. Wagner, they're gonna get the completion, but it's just a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 8. We made him get rid of the ball really quickly. And now let's get him off the field. Wagner having a flat zone, throws it over the middle there. That's good stuff. Good defense. 4th down, and we force a punt. Let's see if the offense can do anything about it. As Zion Turner, our quarterback, has to be getting this done, and we're getting the touchdown. It's 7-0. Let's go. This is a good start. This is a good start. And yeah. By the way, 6-3. If I remember, or if I'm counting this correctly, we are actually bowl eligible. Both of our teams are bowl eligible as of this last week. Good stuff. Bowl game is gonna be not in this episode, like I said in the beginning. So that one is going to be its own episode along with the off season. And 3rd and 18, and he's just going to throw this to the running back. Oh no! We're going to get him. Oh, we're going to give them a 1st down here, 21 yards or something. Jesus, it was a 3rd and 18. How can you mess this up, man? Over the middle, another free 1st down given out here to Jeremiah Ware. 2nd catch for him already. And we're just gifting free 1st downs left and right. Another great catch made over the middle, as this is actually a rain game. I was correct in assuming that this was going to be a rain game, seeing as people were dressed here. And yeah, they are wasting a lot of space, I gotta say, on that stadium. And the back left and right corners there is a lot of space where you could just put some more ranks in there. And again, Wagner has to clean up with the tackle there. That's another bad play for this defense. 3rd and 2. Quarterback keeps it. 1st down, Georgia Southern. And they're going to move the chains again. 1st and 10. This is in the red zone now. And they're going to get it away. It's another catch made over the middle. 7 yards. It's just way too easy. This Marshall defense is not tough enough. And yeah. We're going to rush the quarterback here. Wagner is one of them, but the sack is going to go to Daniel Harris, who is, I think, an actual edge rusher. So, good stuff. 4th down. We're going to get them off the field with the field goal here. Georgia Southern now with a 3-point drive, I guess, if they hit it, and they do. But our offense, 3 and out. And actually, not 3 and out. It's a turnover. They're going to start at our 18-yard line. We're going to be so lucky if we can force a field goal again here. 2nd and 9, and they are going to throw it, and they are going to get it away. No! Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Oh, man. Georgia Southern in the end zone. I mean, that one was kind of on the offense. Now, I think we could have forced a field goal there. With the tackle made there, it would have been a long 3rd down. Instead, he gets spun out, gets into the end zone, and our offense can't produce anything. 10-7, at least we punt them away and give them the ball at their own 20 with probably a touchback. But they're going to get it right off the bat. They get 18 yards here. And yet again, it is just way too easy. Wagner, at least this time, he's a good path to the running back. Forces a tackle there. Good stuff. 2nd and 6. Pressure coming in and wide open again. Man, this is just not good football by this Marshall defense. Yet again, we're just allowing them to, run down the field with no contest. Just no contest. It's just one first down after another. We don't even really force long third downs at all. Now, at least Wagner, he's not getting swallowed up this time, but it's still a 6-yard gain for Georgia Southern on that run. 2nd and 4 and wide open. Oh my God! He whiffed on the tackle. It's a touchdown, and Georgia Southern into the end zone. 2-score lead. Yeah. I mean, this kind of looks like a lost cause, unless our offense can like put up some points now, and they do not. So 2-score lead, and we're back on defense. Jesus, this is just bad news baseball. I mean, bad news football. Another easy first down catch over the middle, no problem, and another one right following right here. That's another 20 yards probably. And the quarterback for Georgia Southern here, with 5 minutes left in the second quarter, crosses 200 yards passing, as Luke Wagner again has to chase him down for a tackle at the sideline. Where are the flat zone defenders, man? Where are the flat zone defenders? And then we're getting taken out here. Wasting away 5 minutes of drives. Marshall gets a touchdown. Georgia Southern gets a touchdown, 24-14. As we do not see the field anymore here in the second quarter. And yeah, this is the second half getting underway on defense again. Still with a 2-score lead for Georgia Southern. And Wagner getting blocked. 9-yard gain. This has been a tough game for Luke Wagner, honestly. Getting swallowed up, and at least we can force an incompletion there. 3rd and inches. I think this is one of the first third downs we have had in a long time, and of course they're going to quarterback sneak it, and my God. Easy first down for Georgia Southern. Now, let's see if we can get back to 3rd down, actually. A good stop for a loss there, at least. And they're going to go hurry up. 2nd and 12, and Brian is pressured, and we're there. We're going to take him down. It's a sack for Luke Wagner. He's in the backfield. No, he does split the sack. It's going to go to, it's going to be a half sack for him and a half sack for Sean Seabrooks. But, I mean, this was great pass rushing here. Just overrunning this offensive line with too many people, and Luke Wagner, he just timed it up perfectly. And there, the speed was on display. So at least we forced the 4th down there, and we do not see the field again. Marshall gets a touchdown after Georgia Southern already got a touchdown, and we do not see the field again for the rest of the game. I don't know if that was for wear and tear reasons, but since we in the end did not have a shot at all at winning this game, like we were down by 2 scores most of the game. Actually, I don't even mind. Like, what on earth were you guys doing? An interception in your own red zone? Okay, Zion Turner. I mean, that's just a huge gift, and it doesn't even matter that we allowed the touchdown there instead of a field goal, because in the end we lost by 3 scores. It really didn't matter anymore. Now, we do have some good news here, as Luke Wagner has 7 tackles, 1 for a loss, and a half sack. I mean, that's good stuff. I think this is also the first sack of his NFL or college career. I mean, and now Enrique Mo, our kicker, wants us to know if we want to write this paper. Yeah, we want to do it. Let's get the credit, man. I want that GPA going up, and also for only 1 energy cost. I mean, that's good stuff. Your GPA has received a small bump. That's good stuff. We're going to go ahead with the training again, since we need those skill points. And then I think we're going to have to put something here into the health thingy. 2 points left, but we already did something for the academics. But I mean, we're just at 1 little bump away from flying colors. So let's go ahead. Take this one. James Madison is the next one. So obviously, since we lost that game, Georgia Southern is now 6-0 in conference, and yeah, that's it. It's basically wrapped up. This half of the division is decided. There is no way we're gonna make it to a conference championship game. So let's just go out and have some fun in these last couple games. We're gonna have 2 Virginia opponents. which is kind of fun because we're in West Virginia, so kind of a local rivalry, hopefully, maybe, potentially. So we're going to play James Madison. And right off the bat, our offense is going to get the points, man. We're 6-4. James Madison is 4-6. If we win here, we're going to lock James Madison out of the bowl game. Good stuff. I want to see that happening, man. As, oh my God, he did caught it in the end. He did catch it in the end. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. James Madison with a huge first down is Luke Wagner. He almost had him. That was pretty good pass rushing there by Luke Wagner. 2nd and 5. And we're going to get swallowed up again, I'm guessing. But at least we make the tackle on the flats. 3rd and 5 coming up. 3rd down, money down. And Wagner is pass rushing again as we're going to chase him out of the pocket. And he's going to still get the first down easily. James Madison with a good drive here. That's the red zone now for the Dukes, and that was not a great call. I would have cut it up the field there before hitting that outside corner block. 2nd and 8. James Madison throws it. That's a first down. They're gonna move it inside the green zone now. 2nd and goal from the 4. Motion for running back and handing. And oh, it's a play action shot, and this is knocked down. What a play! Great coverage across the board. And they're going to take us off the field here. Oh, come on, guys. This is 3rd and goal. This is where you need Luke Wagner. And they're going to allow the touchdown, obviously. No points for the Marshall offense, though. So it's a tie game, and we're back on defense here. 3-yard run for Devin Roche. As we're looking to finish out this first quarter. Wagner is going to follow the tight end here in man coverage. And maybe he should have followed him all the way, as this is a 6-yard gain, 3rd and inches. And this looks like a quarterback sneak again. I recognize it too late. It's a first down. And now they're going to have a really weird formation and run it up the middle as what on earth is this doing, man? We're going to end the first quarter right here. And yeah, the Thundering Herd, they really need to get it done here. Because our offense is not putting up many points here. And this James Madison team looks pretty competent. Starting the 2nd quarter. And draw up the middle. And Wagner misses another tackle. Come on, man. 3rd and 4. This is one tight end to the left. Double twin set. And that is going to take down the quarterback. Good sack and good coverage across the board. It's going to be a 4th down, actually. So James Madison is going to have to punt it away. And let's see if this Marshall offense can finally do something about it. As Wagner is going to, leave the field here with the defense. And it was a long drive. Man, they took a lot of time off the clock. Marshall's leading now, 14-7. Long touchdown drive. Now let's see if we can give them the ball back. Maybe make this a 2-score game here before halftime, as Wagner is going to have a hook zone here. And he's got pretty good coverage. And they're going to throw it on a 1-on-1 shot down the field. That's caught by James Madison. Another deep one connecting. And they're at the red zone already. 3 minutes on the clock and good coverage. But it's still a 4-yard gain. Even more injuries here. Daniel Harris. Now, that's not good news. He's one of our starters. 2nd and 6, and Wagner, he's got good coverage here on the tight end, and he's got an overthrow, even though his tight end was actually wide open. 3rd and 6, and Wagner is going to pass rush again. This is good stuff, We're going to get him in the backfield. They're going to sack him. Luke Wagner couldn't get there, sadly, but just sending enough men just made all the matchups easier across the board, and in the end, it's Rashawn Carr, the will linebacker, who got the open look and took down the quarterback. So, I mean, if we can keep this to a field goal, I think this is good stuff, and this is exactly what we do. 4th down and 13. They're going to take the field goal, but our offense can't get any points. So now a minute and a half still on the clock, and we're back on defense. Good defense for Luke Wagner. That was good stuff. They're going to throw it to the other sideline, though. And that is a good 6-yard pickup. Wagner, 2nd and 4, and they're going to throw it up 1-on-1, and finally we managed to break it up for number 3. Jeez, that took a while. 3rd and 4. Twin tight end set, twin double twin set. I mean, they're just gonna run it up the middle with Devin Roche and get the first down anyway. 1st and 10, and they're gonna throw an RPO into the dirt, I guess. Oh my, whatever. Timeout taken because of an injury there. A minute on the clock, and Wagner almost timed it perfectly. Only a 2-yard gain as we force a very quick throw. 3rd and 8, and the pass rush is getting relentless here. Wagner is just spying the quarterback on that one, and that's a 4th down. And now let's get the defense off the field here, and let's get the offense on. Let's see if we can put some points on the board here before halftime, and of course we don't. 14-10, it's still a close game, and Wagner gonna have a hook zone here, and it's a run. So just a 2-yard gain as we are gonna take him down there at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 8, and it's half decent blocking, but he couldn't really get anywhere. So 3rd and 8, a chance to get him off the field right here. Luke Wagner with the hook zone, great coverage across the board. We forced a throw to the dump down. 4th down, and James Madison, they are going to have to get off the field again. And now let's see if this Marshall offense can finally do something. Man, long drive. Took a few minutes off the clock, but it's still no points on the board here in the second half. And they're going to keep running here. 5 yards for James Madison. 2nd and 5, and they are going to throw this to the flats, and somebody just completely left their flat zone out there. This is pain. Across midfield now with a run, and this is another easy 1st down. Just handing out free 1st downs left and right is the Marshall defense again, and I hit the button a little bit too early. It was a little bit too early. I was too excited about the free run up the lane, free run up the middle, that open lane there. At least we get a TFL here, 2nd and 11, and they're going to go with a double twin set. And they're going to have a run up the middle, and it's another free 1st down. Oh my God, this is hard. This is hard to watch. Now we're going to have a new 1st down and another free 1st down. Touchdown, James Madison. The Dukes are going to take the lead here, 17-14. And yeah, this is how you give away a lead. Don't score on offense and hand out free 1st downs left and right on defense. This is how you lose the lead. This is how you lose the game. Now let's see if our offense can finally get their stuff together and figure out a way to put some more points on the board, because like this offense has been playing pretty awfully. And finally, they managed to get us to win the lead back. We're in the 4th quarter now, and we're playing with a 4-point lead, but we are going to need a stop here. 2nd and 9, and they're going to run it again. And it's just way too easy, man. There is no push up front. Nobody's getting knocked back into the lap of the running back. 3rd and 3, short 3rd down, and wide open 1st down look here for James Madison. And that's already across midfield. Just a few plays, and they're already there again. And now they're going to have a quarterback run. Are you kidding me? Can you just force a fumble or anything, man? It's a quarterback running, man, and it's not a running quarterback. 2nd and 6, and not much room there. They're going to get a yard on that. 3rd and 5, a chance to get off the field here without any damage done. Let's get it done. Wagner, it's a quarterback keeper, and that is just way too easy again. 8 yards and a 1st down. That was pretty ballsy of them to call a read option there and run it with the quarterback on 3rd and 5. Gotta hand it to them. And then we have a horrible angle with Luke Wagner. He could have had a TFL, man. 2nd and 9. 6 minutes left here in the 4th quarter, and oh, we're gonna have him this time, man. Finally, Luke Wagner is not the one missing the tackles. 3rd and 10. This is going to be a long one. And let's see if we can prevent them from doing anything. It's a sack! And we knock him back out of field goal range. That is going to be a punt. It should be a punt. You should not go for this here. 4th and 18. Are you nuts? If you're going to go for this, this would be absolutely crazy. And it looks like they're going to punt it. But our offense can't get anything done, so there's still 5 minutes on the clock, and we're going to give them the ball back right at midfield. Are you kidding me? What is this offense doing, man? Jeez, just get something done, man. You can't get down the field for a touchdown. At least run off some clock, man. We barely got rid of 1 minute on that drive. Ridiculous, honestly. 3rd and 2, and James Madison is gonna get another 3 first down as Wagner got again swallowed up against the run. Now we're gonna go. This is a 0 blitz, full man coverage across the board, and it was a good call. Barely allows him 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Double twin set after they move the tight end to the other side. And they're going to have a play action shot. And down goes the quarterback. Finally. Good stuff here. As we're going to force a long 3rd and 12. And this is already his 10th sack this season. Paul Hudson. 3rd and 12. Let's get him back. Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him. Come on, guys. And oh my God, Luke Wagner could have had the pick there. Oh, dude. 4th and 2 instead. I mean, a chance at a turnover here. And they are not going to get it! It's a turnover on downs, as that was a horrible run by James Madison. Should have gotten them an easy first down. And now we're going to give the ball back to our offense. And they can't run out the clock here. We're going to give them great field position, too. This is at the 38-yard line. They're basically 1 throw away from the end zone. 2nd and 10 after we start off with a good first down play. And Wagner is running back into coverage. Good coverage across the board. We're going to get the sack. 3rd and 16. And let's hope we can get him in the backfield again. Yes, please. Let's go. 4th and 27. And this is game on the line. And we're going to pull back. All of us are going to pull back. And this is another sack. Oh my God, we made them lose 20 yards on that possession. 20 yards. They started at our 38 and they were back at their own 40 at the end of those sacks. And that is going to end the game. That is going to end the game as Marshall does pull out the win, but you can tell me whatever you want. This award, these game balls got to go to the defense, man. Look at the pressure we created. Look at how many times we ended a drive. We knocked them back out of field goal range even though they were already in it. These game balls got to go to the defense here. And now I'm not saying Luke Wagner did much to do to deserve that, but I mean, the offense sure as heck didn't. What did they do? Are you serious? What was that? 21 points. They barely got 21 points. I mean, it can be winning football, but then you have to have a stifling defense, and our defense is not really stifling. It's just James Madison doesn't have a great offense, and that's the only reason we win this game. So overall, I'd say Luke Wagner had an awful game. We missed a bunch of tackles. We were swallowed up in the run way too often. And in coverage, I mean, it was pretty good. We had a chance at a pick there. Just apparently didn't get up the hands quickly enough. Now, objective completed. Fan favorite upgraded to gold. This is the stuff we want to see. This is why we pushed the GPA. We want to play well at home. And I want to have those interceptions. And now we finally got enough skill points to put 1 more into quickness. 1 more to give us 90 speed. And this is the kind of difference that I want to see. We want to see that Luke Wagner is the best athlete on the field. 91 speed at linebacker is pretty incredible. And from now on, we're gonna go to actual skills with our points now. We've got a couple things we need to work on. So our run defense, obviously, and then our pass rushing also needs some points, because there is quite a few blitzes in this playbook, and we need to be ready to do it. Now, as you just saw in that graphic, I already said it earlier, but Georgia Southern already clinched long time ago, just a couple of games ago. So that one was way too easy for Georgia Southern. Just perfect on the competition. They're like 3 games ahead of everybody else in our division. So this game is merely cosmetic. But we're going to try to give it our best. Maybe we can get our first interception. I would love to see that. This game is going to be played at Old Dominion. So yet another away game here, as the 7-4 Marshall Thundering Herd meet the 4-7 Old Dominion Monarchs. And yeah, this is a good chance for us to show that we can get it done here. And now let's see if our offense can actually like do something in this game here. 1st and 10, and this first throw is gonna go out there. We had a good coverage on our end. Luke Wagner had good coverage, but it's a 6-yard gain anyway. 1st and 10, and wow, that outside zone call was horrible. 5-yard loss for Old Dominion, and this is gonna be a tough 2nd and 15. They're gonna run it up the middle, and Luke Wagner misses the tackle again. Are you kidding me, man? 3rd and 14. And Wagner, he timed it up perfectly. And then the running back got in the way at the last second, man. We could have had a huge sack running full speed at the quarterback. Like, could you have imagined the kind of hit we would have been able to put on him? Now, we do force the punt in the end, but our offense doesn't do much with it on offense. And, they're going to get the ball back, and yet again with good field position. What is up with our offense, man? They are giving the balls back with way too great a field position for our opponents. Every single time they're starting drives at the 50 or even in our territory. Like, are you kidding me? What are you doing there on offense? Jesus Christ. And yeah, we need to stop this offense from happening, man. As Old Dominion, by the way, they've got a lefty quarterback, so this should be a great matchup for our other edge rusher this time around. But they're getting rid of the ball fairly quickly so far. And now they're going to take us off the field. We allow a field goal, and our offense obviously doesn't do nothing. And they're going to give the ball back to Old Dominion with great field position for them. And we should have had an interception there. Like, oh my God, what is happening in this game? 4th down already. And Old Dominion is going to have to get off the field here with a punt, but only because we forced a 3 and out that, like, how on earth is it possible that they, like, every second drive starts in our territory for these opposing offenses, man? Jeez, can you get it together, man? What is our offense even doing here? First quarter is almost over, and we're still not having any points here. And finally, we've gotten some pressure. Paul Hudson in the backfield, and that one's going to be put back at the 1-yard line, at the half-yard line or whatever. Lucky that this is not a safety. And finally, Marshall, great field position after that punt, and finally they get in the end zone. 7-3, and now Old Dominion over the middle, and that's another tackle made for Luke Wagner. And I'm calling him Paul Wagner. What is up with me? Wagner in motion here, and play action. We're gonna have the running back covered, and great scramble up the middle. Gotta hand it to him. That was pretty great to recognize that man coverage was a great opportunity to run. And now great coverage down the field again for Luke Wagner. It's a short gain. 2nd and 6, and we're gonna have man coverage across the board, and Wagner is again swallowed up by his tight end. 1st and 10, and they're gonna run it up the middle, and Wagner again swallowed up. They're just too good at running it up the gut. Wagner is on the wrong side of the field. At least we get a loss. 2nd and 12 here in the second quarter. This is the chance to get off the field and keep this lead, most importantly. And they're going to get a couple of yards here, 8 yards to be exact, on a play where Luke Wagner's not in. And then 3rd and 4, wide open, outside zone, 1st down, Old Dominion. 1st and goal from the 3. Can we survive this? Hand it off. No, it's a quarterback keeper, and it is shy of the goal line. No good. 2nd and goal from the 1, from inside the 1. Wagner, no push, touchdown Old Dominion. And the Monarchs are going to take the lead here, 10-7. And yet again, Marshall has to prove that this offense is finally able to move the ball down the field. Let's see what we can do on offense. As Old Dominion, this should be an easy win, man. This is not even close to being one of the better teams in the conference, man. Now, let's see if we can do something about this. And obviously, no points for the offense. Shocker. 1st and 10, with no lead in our back, with our backs to the wall, actually. We're going to get a sack here in 1st down after we have had great coverage across the field here. Luke Wagner included. Pretty good coverage. Good stuff, good stuff. 2nd and 17. Now let's see the AI cheat their way down the field again. I mean, not on this one. 3rd and 13. Let's see how they can manage to get a first down here. 3rd and 13, and Wagner, he's got some solid coverage, and we're going to tackle him shy. He got enough depth to cover everybody underneath, and if they had thrown his way, he would have been able to make the tackle before they hit the marker. 4th down, and finally we get some points, but it's only a field goal. Tie game. 1 minute and 17 seconds on the clock here for Old Dominion, and we're going to get him in the backfield. It's going to be a sack for Daryl Sweeting, and that is actually a cornerback, I think. Sweeting in the backfield, 2nd and 17, and the question is, should we take timeouts and preserve some clock for the offense, or are they just going to throw a pick six anyway? Let's just run at the clock, I guess. 38 seconds on the clock, and they are going to throw a screen, and that is going absolutely nowhere. That's a timeout taken by Old Dominion. Oh my god. 3rd and 18, let's just get the screen done here and get this one over with. Can we take a timeout, please? 4th down. Where's the timeout? I can't take a timeout. I cannot take a timeout. Come on, 30 seconds. That could have made a difference. No points for us, but we score on the opening drive. Marshall up by 7 here at Old Dominion. We're actually playing with a lead in our back again, and again we're horribly at tackling. It's an easy first down there, and Old Dominion is going to move the football. And now we're going to have a zone blitz up the middle, way too easy. What are we doing, man? That's a 9-yard gain on the ground. Now we're going to have both our safeties blitzing and running over people and breaking tackles left and right is Old Dominion. Another 6-yard gain. It's just way too easy for them to move the football. And yet again, outrunning everybody is Old Dominion on a crossing route. 1st and 10, and that's almost field goal. That is field goal range, actually. And now they're going to run it with the quarterback for a 3-yard gain. At least we got that covered. And what happened? So they take us out of the game. They score a field goal. Our offense gets a touchdown, and now we're playing with a 2-score lead here. I can't believe it, man. So we do get him off the field there, and our offense gets a touchdown, which means it's now an 11-point lead. And Luke Wagner again whiffs on a tackle. Jesus Christ, man. You gotta get your pursuit in order, man. 1st and 10, and we're gonna like blitz heavily, and that is gonna work out perfectly. Our he just ran straight into our free safety, man. 2nd and 11 is gonna come up here, and they're gonna take us out of the game. End the drive. No points for either sides. New drive here. 3rd and 7. Let's try to get the zone coverage going here, as we're gonna have a 1-on-1 shot, and that should have been intercepted by the free safety, man. But good coverage. They're going to take us off the field again after we're forcing a punt here. And now let's get some more points here. 31-13 here. 5 minutes away from the end of the game. Let's see. This is good stuff. 3-score lead, and we're going to get the quarterback on a sack here. It's just a 2-yard loss, but it's a good sack for Harris. 2nd and 12. And absolutely nowhere to go for the running back. Maybe a yard. So we're going to have a chance to get him off the field here. 3rd and 11, and we're going to drop out into coverage. Slip screen, and can we make the tackle, please? Yes, thank you. 4th and 5. And they're going to have to go for it here, because this is the last chance of the game. If you're going to give the ball back to us, you're not going to have 3 scores again. 1-on-1, down the field, broken up, good coverage. And that is going to end it right there. No chance for Old Dominion to win this one anymore after they turn it over in field goal range for us. And that is actually the final score of the game. We're just running out the clock there, 31-13. And Luke Wagner finishes out a season that was, filled with great coverage, highlights, and absolutely horrible run defense. But at least Zion Turner had a pretty good game, putting up 31 points. That's good stuff. That's what I want to see every week, man. This is what we need to see. As Aiden Williams, 3 for 79 in the score. Atlee Cowan, 2 catches, 84 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This is great stuff, man. This is absolutely awesome stuff. And then for the defense, I mean, we had a cornerback have 15 tackles in this game. This is never a good sign, by the way. And Luke Wagner, he didn't do much at all, but we had lots of sacks, at least. No interceptions in this game. Luke Wagner, in total, 5 tackles, no TFLs, no sacks, no interceptions, no forced fumbles. Good enough. This is how we finish out the season, and now we're gonna have a bye week. Just put some more into training. We need some more skill points. Let's put something into the academics, as we're gonna try to put some more points now into leadership. Since we kind of max out the academics bar, we're gonna put 2 points into the leadership. And yeah, all A's across the board. Great job. You should be proud. Remember, there's still work to do for a few classes before the school year's out. Yeah, whatever, Mary Porter. Thank you for nothing. So we have a great GPA, and we are gonna have a fan favorite upgraded to platinum already. That's good stuff. Love this. We have another bye week here, and we're gonna put some more points into training. We get 2 skill points now. Well, we just got 1, but we had 1, so now we have 2. And then yeah, let's we have 5 more energy. Let's put something into the academics, I guess. We got a 4.0 GPA. Actually, let's put something into leadership now for change. Gotta put something in here. Gotta put even more in here, and let's put all of them in here. That was very necessary, and we're gonna put those 2 points into the overall. I mean, awareness play rec. It doesn't really matter if we upgrade that, but for what he was in his NFL career, it definitely makes sense to push the IQ stuff. You know, the play rec and the awareness stuff. This is stuff that we actually do need here. If we're gonna like try to replicate a college career that turns Luke Wagner into a smart coverage linebacker with the pass rush upside at the next level, but horrible run defense, horrible run diagnostic. This is exactly what we need. And yeah, the Heisman is actually Yamaleva. We are, for some reason, a freshman all Sun Belt. And by for some reason, I mean it's a freshman all Sun Belt. Like, chill. This is just a freshman award, and the only reason we got it is because we played 12 games. Show me how many other freshman linebackers played 12 games. So that's good stuff. We're gonna be playing against Cal Jesus. Yeah, we're not gonna win that one. That is gonna be a horrible blowout. But that game is gonna be shown next episode. We actually got for that for that stuff with the all freshman all Sun Belt. We got some points here, and we're gonna put a couple more into IQ. We're gonna put a couple more into pass rushing. We do have lots of pass rushing here. We're blitzing a lot on this defense, and I want to be able to actually put some pressure on the quarterback, and not just have free runs at the quarterback result in something, but also like having actual pass rush wins. Over the total of the season, we get 28 solo tackles, 36 assists, makes 64 total tackles, 6 TFLs, so 1 every other game, a half sack, no interceptions, and no forced fumbles. So that half sack, I mean, we had to split it with Sean Seabrooks, who had a great season with 11 sacks. But yeah, I'd say for a true freshman, this is a decent season. But next year, we need to really rack up these tackles, man. We gotta go like to a 80, 90, maybe 100 tackles, hopefully 10, 11, 12 TFLs, maybe get a couple sacks, maybe an interception. I mean, we did have a chance at a couple of interceptions this year, so we definitely need to put some points into coverage as well, because the coverage package, the coverage skill package also includes catching rating. And we need to improve on the catching ratings to have some more abilities opened up for us. Put some more skill points into catching abilities and stuff. So that's what we want to do in this next season. Just spread around the love for the skill points and see what's out there for us with a better season in the sophomore campaign. And that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Luke Wagner, Road to Glory. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.